Hi everyone, this is Cindy Wilkinson from Just Sponge It. Welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the Hexigons Dynamic Textured Impressions Embossing folder. Whew, it's a mouthful. And you can find it on page 47 of the Occasions catalog. It's down here in the bottom. And it's one of our newer types of embossing folders. They're really thick. Can you see that? Compared to our regular ones, they're like almost over double what you would, the regular ones. So what that means is you need a different sandwich and you get a deeper impression. I have the new platform, so you won't need this thin die adapter. What you're going to need is just the platform, your folder with your paper inside, and one clear plate. Now, if you don't have this platform and you have this one, you're going to do no tabs. And if you look on here, it says embossing folder. And then you'll do the same sandwich. Your embossing folder with your paper and one clear plate. So it's just basically, it's the same platform without this attached. Get rid of this. So I had some people ask me how I got the background on this card. And what I did was I rubbed my ink pad, Early Espresso, on the side that has the opposite side of the Sizzix and Stampin' Up logo. So I just basically, I did this. And then I added my paper and closed it, and then I just rubbed. Didn't put it through the Big Shot, and this is what you get. See, I didn't get enough ink here in the center. So I thought, I bet a brayer would be better to get a better coverage. And if you notice on my original card, it's not fully inked up either, and I kind of like that idea. But I wanted more of a coverage, so I thought, let me move this back a little bit. Let's try it with a brayer. Okay, so we're going to ink it up with a continuous motion. And then remember, we're going to do the opposite side of the logo and the Sizzix. And then just run it on the folder like this. And then put our paper in. And then rub it. And I didn't rub enough over here, but you get the idea. And so that's what I did with this card, is I just rubbed I used the brayer to put the ink on. Then I thought, what if you inked up the folder again, put a new piece of cardstock in, but that's not the new, and ran it through the Big Shot. Now look at the difference between the two. I should show you the card. See how much more texture you have, and the Early Espresso ink is just on the outline like on here. And then, so here's my card. So which do you like better? Do you like the more deep impression with the embossing folder, or do you like just the outline of the chicken wire? I don't know. I kind of am going towards this one. So that's the difference with this folder, but it's a couple of different ways you can use it. And I thought that was pretty interesting. And you can do that with any of our embossing folders. But the dynamic folders are really give you a wow. And I wanted to show you how I did this little flag on my chicken here. I colored him in with our new watercolor pencils on watercolor paper. I love them. They're so nice. And these are cut out with the stitched framelits and the layering framelits behind it. And then this is the Urban Underground designer paper. And this I thought this looked like chicken footprints on it. So that's why I use that paper. But let me show you real quick how to do the tag. Because this really isn't about how to put the card together, but I wanted to show you how the different impressions, different way you did it, look on your background. So I'm just going to, I inked up the Hey Chick. And then I'm going to take my, the name escapes me right now, Punch. I'll have it on my blog. And I'm going to punch it so that it's, the words are all the way to one side. Then you're going to fold this over like this. And I had these are like big toothpicks. They're almost too big to put on the card. It doesn't want to stay, so I would use a regular toothpick. I just didn't have one up here in my craft room. And then I put liquid glue on here. And I let it stick out a little bit and closed it like this. And then I took I think it's the 1/4 inch hole punch, and I punched it through my chicken and the backing and put it underneath with dimensionals. So that's how I did the little flag. I thought that was kind of cute. I've seen some other cards on Pinterest that have a flag, and I thought, oh, I want to try to duplicate that. So this is my version. So I hope these tips helped you. If you have any questions or need any supplies, I'd be happy to help you. You can get all the information on my blog, all the materials I used for this card. And I will show both samples on my blog as well so that you can get a visual besides the video. So thanks so much for joining me. Happy stamping. Bye.